everyone! A couple of days ago, we crossed the border into France. Our goal is to reach Le Mans to visit Mélanie's family, and we are only a few days away now. Mélanie found this beautiful parking spot where we plan to go for a walk around a nearby lake. But not before having a strengthening meal first. We're gonna do only this small circuit here today. Here, this part is the dike. So let's see. The walk was easy and we enjoyed the peaceful views with the lake on one side and forest on the other. There Mélanie spotted some flowers she remembered from childhood. The kind that are sweet when you suck on them, she said. I gave it a try, but when we were editing the video, her parents told us these weren't the flowers she thought they were. Well, we survived. This lake is much bigger than expected. Here you can see even some sailing boats in the back. And beside this, you have many possibilities to go camping around this, which is actually beautiful, but you will have to pay for the campgrounds, which we are trying to avoid because we have a long way towards South Africa ahead of us and we are trying to save money by not paying for the campsites. Now we're going back to Mochi, going for another place where we can stay for overnight, but hopefully it's not too far because the area here is just magnificent. In the end, we took the risk and stayed overnight right where we were parked, and we were gifted with this. The next morning we woke up to an incredible sunrise, birds chirping and the crisp fresh air. It was magical and we were the only ones there.
People are sleeping here also.
Yeah, it's true. Maybe we are not the only ones sleeping here. That was really nice. Goodbye! So, let's find the bakery. Mélanie parks like a bus.
Just in front of the bakery. Could not be more in front.
What are you craving for this morning?
You know, I have to look. I have to see how they look.
But say something.
Chocolat, or maybe croissant. Or pain sweet. Oh, we just have some bread because we have to save money.
Yeah, I think some bread and for me a little pepito.
Pepito. On part voyager en fait. On va en Afrique.
It's puff pastry with chocolate chips and vanilla pudding.
Maximum enjoyment of French viennoiserie.
Two hours later we are just about to arrive at our camping. It's a bit bumpy. Look at this. Oh wait, hang on, there's something written.
We find this place near a pond. It looks very nice, but it's written that it's private. And just when we arrive, we see a woman park here, and I ask her if it's possible, and she says it's private, but it's from the city. So normally it should not be a problem. So we trust her, and we're gonna sit here tonight.
During our walk, we made a few discoveries, maybe only interesting to us, like these curious stones. There are some pretty interesting stones. They look like the ones for the climbing wall. And this edge here, I guess you can make a knife out of this. It's so sharp. While having a coffee break, a guy who was tidying up the place came over for a chat. We asked if he could stay for the night, and he was totally fine with it.
So this guy who say we can sleep here is actually the director of this place, and he is the one who clean. And we didn't make it dirty. Obviously, we put our dirt in our car. He will just be happy if we help a little bit, I think. So much stuff, like even the cigarette, this is plastic. You cannot put this in the nature, no? Can, beer, this I don't know what they do with this stuff, maybe to clean themselves, no?
The day is coming to an end. The bed's already out, catching some mosquitoes. I think we've had a very nice day today. What do you think, Sherry?
Yeah, it was very nice. Quite unexpected. Because of the guy coming here saying, oh, you can stay, but maybe don't make it dirty. But then we didn't make it dirty. We cleaned it and it feels good.
Yeah, tomorrow's gonna be another day. But now it's getting fresh and it's time to go into bed for some good night's sleep now. So I'm preparing the breakfast table this morning. I can show you one part of our van, which is the fridge. So we've installed these locks here, because in the beginning we didn't have those. We had different ones here on the corner, but they don't work as expected, even though they are very strong, but they don't keep the door shut. It's an angle compressor fridge, and we are so happy with this one. We have this for I would say 3.5, 4 years, I guess. Was one of the first things that we bought for Mochi, and it does an incredible job. At the moment we have 7.3 degrees. It goes down to minus 18 degrees, but it's not necessary. We put 2 of those boxes here, so it's a little bit more organized, because it has a top opening only, and if you want something from the bottom, that is not very easy. But like this, it's a little bit easier to have access to everything. Then it was time to hit the road again. We wanted to arrive in Le Mans the next day, and there was still quite a few kilometers to go. New Orleans, we found another great place, this time by the river. We even managed to freshen up with a shower. Our water system only gives cold water, but thanks to our little camping shower, we now get warm ones too. We spent the evening with some lovely people and ended up making a plan to play pétanque with them the next morning. But then it was really time to leave. Are you happy?
Yes, today we see my parents and they are already ready and waiting for us. So we still have 2 hours and 15 minutes, which is probably more like 3 hours for us.
Unless, of course, there is another bakery on the way. But it's not just us. It seems to be the daily sport here. France is famous for those bumps and for the roundabouts. And the speed bumps, they force you to go 30. But even though you go 30, it is way too fast to hit the speed bump at 30. You have to go 10 or maybe even slower than this. But we are on a good way. Le Mans. We are in Le Mans now. This is where Mélanie was born, and she knows all about this famous racing city. Once arrived, there wasn't much time to relax. We had something exciting coming up. Mélanie cleaned Mochi today with her mom, because tomorrow...
Interview.
With who?
The radio. Sweet FM.
More on that in the next episode. Thanks for sticking around until the end. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't already, consider subscribing to our channel. It helps us share our journey with more people. Thanks for watching and see you in the next one.